Hello Internationals! Welcome to this week's video. I was doing a little perusing on the interwebs, landed on Twitter. Haven't used Twitter in 4 years, I think. The feeling of accomplishment when you get a tiny human to sleep. I can't disagree here, especially when you're a tiny human yourself. I don't know why I was put in charge of a small human. I decided to wear heels to a play and I tripped going down the stairs in front of the entire audience. Oh, I have a better one. I know for a fact that I was only at this show as an usher, but pretty recently, actually, I was getting on a stage at one of my improv shows and tripped, just about to perform. But if I'm not 2013 J-Law at the Oscars whenever I get called up to the big leagues, I will both be shocked and having an identity crisis. Guys that watch Grays are greater than. I can't disagree. As someone whose whole life is the TV shows and films that she watches, you have to be game to watch traditionally feminine content, or we'll just have to get separate TVs. Instrumental music is my off switch. I swear it sedates me. I love it. What? As the author of this tweet, I just want to run you through what my brain was going through as I read it. Off switch, turn off. She hates it. It sedates her. She hates sleeping. Wait, what? She loves it. Maggie just punched a lady. Hashtag TGIT. Whoa. Nice eye for iconic moments, little Lauren. I still gasp every time that I rewatch that. The at UCBTLA just favored one of my tweets. BRB, dying. The UCB is no longer. I'm actually dying. Well, I was. I got over it. I'm fine. There are other improv theaters in New York. Once I get there, it'll be fine. Silently wondering who has put me on mute because of all of my self-promotion. I am never not wondering this. Bronx Beat was a great time. It was. I really wonder what the people that I went to high school with thought about me. Not in a, oh, they thought I was so weird, kind of way. More like, I was never into things that were popular or they were old, and is really hard for me to relate to my peers kind of way. Breakfast theme. Spam cakes, spamwiches, and grilled spam. I was gonna say, ew, OMG, who would ever? But I really do prefer honesty with you guys. I am a little bit jealous of this Lauren. She just ate whatever she wanted with total disregard for all of the tummy aches that she would get. Lol at me for thinking my body could handle 12 fun-sized Kit Kats. Hashtag not fun. Oh, that's kind of funny. I would do this so often. I remember one time I ate one of those huge bags of Twizzlers and my poop was red for a couple days. Seriously, I would live in a shoebox if I could get decent internet access. My family and I didn't have internet from the time that I was in 6th grade until my senior year of high school, and it was the worst. We would have to tether our phones to our computers to watch Netflix or do homework, and it trained me pretty well, I guess. I did the same thing whenever I lived in my condo for a year because I didn't want to pay for internet because I'm cheap. Also, I'm broke. There's that. And I'm just like super low maintenance like that. Holding in farts. That is what is going to kill me. I literally just made a TikTok about this the other day, but about burps, I can't do it. I can't hold anything in because my stomach starts to hurt, and I will do literally anything for my stomach to not hurt. I'll fart on you if I need to. Do you ever feel like there's something that you're missing? All the time, little Lauren. All the damn time. Just leave me alone and let me listen to my jock jams. This sounds really nice, but I'm just wondering who was bothering me back then because I had no responsibility. Me and my dad aren't very sentimental, so when he gives me a compliment, I kind of have to relish in the moment. This is still true. It's fine. I don't need my dad to tell me that I'm great. I know I'm great. I used to have a poop emoji pillow, but now I can't find it, and now I'm down in the dumps. Baby's first pun, which is not a joke. Puns are not jokes. New favorite thing. Zooey Deschanel without bangs. I also know that I have a tweet about Rihanna winking, and Nick Offerman, when he giggles, is so funny. And I just think that these little quirks, which I guess the Zooey Deschanel thing is different. That's not really a quirk. That's just the entire world bullying her about her forehead, which, you know what, that's not very nice. That's not nice of us. But anyways, Like quirks that celebrities have that are just adorable and hilarious. If you're ever feeling bad about yourself, just remember you don't have a mustache tattoo on your finger. This was shade thrown at Memory Heart. I was never on her radar. I don't know why I didn't like her so much. I love her now. I think she's delightful. I was just so full of hate for no reason. Random text that I sent someone, have no idea who it was. Sorry, I was confused and decided I'd rather watch YouTube, especially because I'm wearing swimsuit bottoms as underwear. My hair is so disgusting. I don't know what this is in reference to, but okay. A grown woman just said on fleek, and not ironically. This is out of an embarrassment that I have with using current slang. I actually made a TikTok about this too pretty recently. Sorry, grown woman that I was referencing here. I really hate math. Actually, I don't understand it, and according to the rest of society, that is grounds for hating something. I'm not sure if we have many of these, but I think we've just found a solid joke. Also, untrue, I took AP Calculus. Just filmed a video for my dad as his Christmas present because I am vain and do not spend my money on anything but me. I can really see myself starting to try and make jokes here. Nice try. Here's my daily statement about how much easier it'd be if we had internet at home. That was my biggest issue growing up. No internet. This is V important. Now accepting applications for people who allow me to use them for their Wi-Fi. No conversation, just give me Wi-Fi. I was clearly at my wit's end here. You're such a beautiful human. That was sweet. I wonder what boy I was talking about here. JK. I know what boy I was talking about because it was always the same boy from 8th grade into my junior year of high school. But I don't think that I'm ready for that type 5 yet. Life is weird. People are weird. Being a person is weird. Yep. I got a fortune cookie tonight and it told me to go out and enjoy nature. But why? Because nature is amazing. Go touch some fucking grass. This was clearly before I discovered my love for hiking and just being in nature in general. If you have a Netflix subscription and have yet to watch Princess Bride, why? Your childhood was really empty, by the way. I regret to inform you that Princess Bride is no longer available on Netflix. I'm feeling too much because graduation day is this month. I can't decide how I feel, but there is something there, and where is the off switch? Oh, haha, you hate feeling your feelings. Hit me up after one of your weekly panic attacks in 2017. You are your own worst enemy. Isn't that comforting? It's right along the lines of you teach people how to treat you. I am not a well human. I can't be a decent human to others and be cognizant of how they're treating me and how I react to how they treat me. Today was buttery sweet. What? Oh, bittersweet, that too. Okay, I see it. I don't like it, but I see it. I live my life at a constant, that was awkward. It's called a case of chronically embarrassed. I am still constantly embarrassed, and I will always be sorry about it. And the officer said that I was speeding. I thought this was golden. When Easton was my age, she landed her first movie role. When she was my age, she was in The Amazing Spider-Man, and I'm sure she had an Oscar or two by then. Let's not compare ourselves to other people. I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. I just bought my first camera and I don't know how I feel. Oh yeah, I do. I feel cameras are expensive. They are. I still use that same camera. There's something loose in the lens, but I refuse to get a new one. I'm just a martyr like that. Tilda Swinton is a phenomenon. Yeah, I still don't know how she's real. Just the way that she moves and exists is... I looked up how tall she was just now. She's 5'11". I thought she was 6'8". I mean, still tall, but in my mind she was, you know. I just called Apple support and had the best conversation with the tech. We're best friends now. I was desperately craving human connection. Human, I don't want to stop texting. Me, mentioned Star Wars. Human, never heard from again. I know this happened. I don't remember who I was talking to or anything, but I don't care. My question is, why did I mention Star Wars? I've seen one movie, and it was from the new trilogy. How does one go about politely kicking a human out of one's house? The strategy does not exist. I have learned if I go to sleep, it gets the job done. From my dad to you, hang in there, #finals week. He just really knows what to say. My hometown just opened a Taco Bell and is about to open a coffee shop, so if anyone is looking for an area to open a plumbing business, to this day, I think this is the most clever joke I've ever made. My English teacher this semester has the last name Sandler. Please don't disappoint. And she didn't. She wasn't funny, and I kind of hated her class, but she had this optional class where she held a guided meditation, and I decided to go. I was the only one that showed up. I had never meditated before in any capacity, and about 5 minutes into the guided meditation, I started bawling, and she helped me decide that maybe that school wasn't for me. I'm so sorry for existing! Whoa. Whoa. I have a new groundbreaking thought, so hold on to your hats. I was not here to please you. Whoa, freak out. Who hurt me? We can't all be boy genius 24/7. This is so true. Also, I would like to point out that I misspelled boy. So I was really going for the non-gendered boy. The guy who voices the Spotify commercial has to be lonely. I hear his voice and tense up. I hope he's doing well. I haven't had commercials on Spotify for well over 4 years, and I can still hear it. And it's a voice only a mother could love. That is, if his mother has a capacity for love. Not all do. I feel like that point is overlooked a little bit. Have we not all been seeing Jeanette McCurdy's book press? Would it be inappropriate for me to yell at my professor? Nothing verbal, just a loud grunt. I want her to be as confused as I am right now. This has to be anthropology. That woman was a lukewarm mess express. I have a funny taste in my mouth. I just can't put a finger on it. Wait. Must be my foot I just stuck in there. Silly me. I stand by this little ditty as well. Ooh, and now I'm remembering what I was talking about. Ooh, I'm pretty sure the beach makes me poop more than usual. Were you expecting me to say calmer? No, just poop more. That was the exception, not the rule. I go away and my bowels get stage fright. They see unfamiliar toilets. Like, we can't do that. Here? Yes, neg me, please. That's the only way to my heart. Yes. Please micromanage me. I would like a large coffee, half water, 15 sugars, and 5 creams. Actual order at McDonald's. I witnessed this monstrosity. This still baffles my noodle. Why would you want to water down coffee like that? Just use almond milk. I, for once, feel pretty sane, but my bangs do not reflect that today. A woman with bangs will never reflect sane. Just saw a girl rescue a baby bird with a broken wing. I feel both inspired and inadequate. Gee, thanks, random girl. You're just the best, aren't you? What is in the air? This sweet old man just gave a girl a cookie for sharing her notes with him from where he missed class. They come in threes. What disgustingly nice thing will happen next? Nothing else happened. I jinxed it! Anxiety Toots would be my stripper name. What's your stripper name? No formula. Just off the cuff. Why don't you cook? To this day, I get nervous whenever I'm cooking. I've never cut myself. I've never burned myself. I've just casually started a grease fire. Is it socially acceptable to slap someone with bread if they are smacking gum in a silent room? It won't hurt, but maybe they'll get the message, right? I would diffuse my violent urges with picturing myself hitting someone with a comical object, but I also had no idea that slapping your friends with tortillas was going to be a trend in 2022. Visionary. A man told me he could tell I'm Italian from my nose, and I have never been so ashamed of my heritage. Who wants to pay for the nose job? But it was me, little Lauren. I paid for our nose job. Be your own sugar daddy. I used to be funny, but then someone stole my phone, and now the world is a cold, cold dumpster dungeon. I wish this weren't true. I think it's funny now, and I was trying to be funny then, but I literally lost my faith in humanity. I had a whole series of unfortunate events, sans Jim Carrey and Neil Patrick Harris. Damn, I need to go lay down. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, all of the things, and just remember that we're all a work in progress.